Two. Hello and welcome to Left Coast Live. I am your host, Dieter McBusiness, America's favorite white Anglo-Saxon Protestant gone left coastal. I am joined, as always, by the one and only Stat Pat, stateless patriot of the Central Valley. We are California lefties coming to you about national politics. Today, we will be reacting to the State of the Union.
Oh boy.
Wow, this is going to probably be a 2-hour train wreck, but it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully at least a little fun.
We'll see, I
Um,
suppose. Yeah. This is going
have
to
you
be
watched any coverage about what to expect? I mean, he's just,
no.
I don't know. He's just going to get up there and lie as usual.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what the entire thing's going to be. I know that many Democrats are actually sitting out on the uh, basically from sitting out from attending the actual address, which I mean, why the fuck shouldn't they?
Right.
Like I mean, honestly, nobody should be in attendance. Given just how far this country has fallen, what Trump has done, the way he's behaved, and just how he's turned our entire country into a global pariah for crying out loud. I mean, it's embarrassing to be in America right now, let alone be part of the government representing the people that he is neglecting, that he is lied to, that he's failing. You know,
Well, at least the women's hockey team is doing right by the people. I can't say the same for the men's.
right? Of course, yeah,
That was ridiculous. All right, let's
yeah,
check out MS Now's coverage of the pregame, if you will.
yeah. That's essentially it. Yeah.
Nicole Wallace. She worked in the Bush administration, so we should listen to her.
What he tells them to do. And if they
Wow,
defy
really?
him, he puts his own prosecutors, people like Lindsay Halligan, in to do it instead. As a result, or in tandem, he has lost Marjorie Taylor Greene. And she left because she said that she does not want to be there when Democrats take control of Congress and have to defend Trump when he is impeached. Inside MAGA, it is a foregone
It
conclusion
goes
that
beyond
one,
that, but
Democrats take control of the midterms. Two, Donald Trump will be impeached. And three, they will be asked to humiliate themselves and defend him. And Marjorie, because we run out of ways to say how that is it. It's so bad that Marjorie Taylor Greene said all that stuff out.
Well, in that CNN poll this week that we've been talking about, the one that has him 47 points underwater with independents, the other number in that poll, which I find just stunning. I came home from doing my show on Monday night and I was talking to Susan about it. And I was like, yeah, do you believe that 47 points underwater thing? She said, no, that is not the number that I took away from it. The number I took away from it was 19, because 19 is the number to which the number of his strong supporters has dropped.
That's it.
The MAGA proportion of the country, people who are strong supporters of the of the president, has dropped into the teens. And that's the only people that he cares about. We should just
It's encouraging.
keep an eye on the aisles.
I would say
Yeah.
though that you're still talking about a third of the voting public that's going to go Republican no matter what. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the number to remember, with the 1/3 number. I think that's hard for a lot of people to accept, but it's true.
Right. I mean, my thing now is like, now that like it's pretty obvious, especially if you look at what's going on in Texas right now and like the massive blue wave that's happening. I'm afraid that the takeaway from Democrats is going to be, let's just run a repeat of 2024. We need to go with the
Right.
most electable candidate. We need someone who is guaranteed to win. And it's like, I think a fucking ham sandwich can beat him at this point. So why don't we actually get someone in there who represents working class values and actually stands with the people, an actual left wing populist, not some milk toast. I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh damn.
Gotta go mute next time, dude.
Yeah, my bad.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Go
a
mute
first.
next time.
Yeah, like we need an actual progressive this time, and
Well, I
there's
think
going to be more
let's talk
gaslighting
about
than that.
like, well, we're
Uh,
going to circle back about this particular topic many times between now and 2028, but what are the non-negotiables? What are the deal breaker line items for your Democratic Party primary vote? I think number one for a lot of progressives is that you don't take APAC money and you're actually for disintegrating APAC.
100%.
That would be my probably. It's just so easy. It's just by
Yes.
easy I mean simple. Like it's a very simple issue.
Yeah,
They are committing
especially
genocide.
when you take a look at the fact that like I guess there was an autopsy and like the Democratic insiders basically internally admitted that one of the biggest reasons why Kamala Harris lost in 2024 was because too many people stayed home and didn't want to vote for her
Yes.
because she basically was tied to the hip when it came to Biden and Israel and their ongoing genocide of Gaza. You know,
So we agree. Number one is no APAC money and preferably being down to destroy APAC.
mhm.
I feel like if I politically in terms of organizations, like if I got a candidate who was going after APAC and also going after the NRA, like
Yeah.
I'll go work for that candidate.
Yeah,
Like, we
no,
just
me
get
too.
rid of those two things. I mean, my God, our world would change if we were to get rid of those two institutions.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. And anyone who is in the back pocket of pharmaceutical companies and health insurance companies as well. Not to mention oil and gas, the oil and gas industry and shit. It's like these are still entities that are an existential threat to not just like the country, but like the world as a whole. Like people don't really like realize that like sure for these industries Republicans are a safe bet. They're not going to fuck with these industries. They're not a threat to them. They serve them. They take donor money from them. With Democrats is a lot more of a coin flip because you actually do have a resistance factor. They're not going to fall in line. It's not guaranteed for them to go along with the status quo with the corporate line. If you have lefties getting in there to actually challenge that, it's like, of course, they're not going to put as much money into Democratic campaigns and whatnot.
Oh God, Melania just came in. I'm sparing the audience the look of the Trump clan.
God, yeah, whole bunch of pedophiles, whole bunch of predators, whole bunch of fucking protectors of the pedophile elite Epstein class.
Here, we'll see. Here comes the cabinet.
Gross.
Rubio and the Secretary of Treasury. I always forget his name.
Scott Bessent.
Bessent. Yep.
Yeah, Rubio's fucking a big reason why Cuba is being starved right now.
Oh, there's
Oh,
the ultimate
God.
traitor,
Yeah,
Kennedy clan.
fucking RFK Jr.
Yeah,
He just did a major betrayal by basically like going hands off in regards to I guess the Trump administration deregulating usage of glyphosate. That whole
Glyphosate,
that whole Roundup thing, Monsanto thing. Now that's a lot more free reign, and RFK Jr. was like kind of defending it, and so it's like there's a big split between MAHA, as it were, Make America Healthy Again, and MAGA. It's a fucking clown show and a half. Of course, I saw fucking Pete Hegseth is right behind Scott Bessent. Fucking war criminal drunkard.
Well, they're enjoying it while it lasts. I'll give them that. We're in power. Yeah, not for long, motherfuckers.
Right.
This is such a disgrace.
Yeah, I mean, understatement of the goddamn century.
All
Yeah,
these people. The only ones I respect are the ones in uniform.
yeah. They shouldn't even
Not
fucking
in
be here.
robes.
Doesn't
Not the robes, though.
Yeah, I didn't look like I don't think I saw the liberal justices though. Saw the rest of them, but I don't think I saw.
Tanny Brown Jackson.
Yeah, her, Sotomayor, and Kagan. I don't think I saw them. Yeah, see, there's Kavanaugh and I think that's Amy Coney Barrett. Yeah, and then the brass. God, how fucking embarrassing it would be to be one of them in this moment.
Yeah.
Like we got fucking 2 aircraft carriers in the the Red Sea, outside Iran, just on standby for a fucking massive
Oh, Howard Lutnick,
invasion.
there he is. Look at
Oh
that sleaze
yeah,
ball.
yeah, another
God, he's
fucking
disgusting.
predator, pedophile, fucking piece of shit. All these people deserve the fucking guillotine. Like every single goddamn one of them. I don't give a shit. Like I know it's like fucking cliche, but like I want to see their heads fly off of a blade. I'm
All
not.
right, you don't
Yeah,
really mean that. You don't
yeah.
really mean that.
In Minecraft. Yeah. Hey, Dad. We can bring down what's going on. We continue the bitch. It's just people entering the room right now, so it's like there's plenty of time to bitch until you know
I'll spare the audience
it actually starts.
having to look at RFK Jr. It's tough for me to look at him. Jesus Christ.
Right? Yeah.
Chrissy Gnome's coming in, Tulsi Gabbard. God, these people are disgusting.
God, I'm really interested to hear what that whole whistleblower file on Tulsi Gabbard actually is. Like it was so sensitive that it had to be kept in a safe, and the whistleblowers trying to like make it so that Congress can get their hands on it and shit. It's this whole fucking thing. Yeah, just of course it had something to do with her and her ties to Russia, which should be fucking obvious. That was only the Russia ties when it comes to Trump and Epstein and how everything was all tied together, so to speak, was really expanded upon, exposed in the files that were released and shit. It goes so fucking deep. It- like all these people, I would bet you fucking anything that every single person in this room, walking into the hall there, has some sort of blackmail on them. Because that's how this fucking world functions, and that was made no more clearer than the Epstein file drop at the end of January by the DOJ. Just the countless people that not only met with Epstein, etc., but were associated with people who met with Epstein. Gazy says, "Hi, have a good show. We were going to watch the speech for sure." Well, we shouldn't interrupt too much if you want to have us going on the TV. Who else is walking in right now? And thank you everybody for joining. Leave a chat.
Please like, share, please like and subscribe if you can. And feel free to fire up that chat if you have comments, if you want us to talk about. Now's the time, because once the speech gets going, we might not be able to chat much except for during the applause. Because I don't really want to pause, and I don't want this to have to take longer than it has to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want to watch it, and we'll talk as it goes in the applause. And oh man, there's
Right.
Schumer. Oh,
Yeah.
God, the
And Dad,
weakness.
tell Gazy brother Cameron says hi. Hello. Fucking Schumer. He's worse. He God. There's not enough words that can properly describe how much I despise Chuck Schumer.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Like literally controlled opposition, collaborationist, weak weasel, spineless
Yeah,
worm.
if you want to get nice and simple about it with liberals versus progressives, it's liberals want to work with fascists. It's called bipartisanship. Progressives want to
Yep.
fight fascists. Progressives want to fight fascists and not do anything with the Republicans. We want to dominate.
Bingo.
The politics of dominance, right? Doesn't that sound good?
Yeah.
You think Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi and all them were going to get along? I don't know, man. It's a dark history. Like, people don't know it.
Yeah.
If people knew the history, then they wouldn't vote once a
Exactly.
year. They'd vote twice a year. That's the big message to everyone out there. Make sure you're voting twice in even years. Why are they even years? Because they're divisible by 2, which means you vote twice. Do you want to get him? He's just got announced he's coming in. You guys want to see this?
Here we go, I guess.
All right, here we go. I'm not turning on the audio until he's up there. I don't really care about. Oh God, he's got all the
Right.
Senate behind him. See, a real badass president would come in entirely by himself,
Mm-hmm.
and he wouldn't even shake anybody's hand. He'd run. He'd walk right down to the podium, and just everyone would be quiet
Yeah.
when he walked in. See, that's the way they did it back in my high school. Was when everyone was sitting down talking, waiting for the headmaster and the guests to arrive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they walked in from the back of the room, then everyone would stand up and shut up. And
Mm-hmm.
then when they got up to the center, and then he would put his hands down, like, okay, go ahead and be seated. So it's much more badass to do it that way. Look at this wearing a mag. Look at these guys, dude. Yeah, make sure we get this is gonna be you're all going on the blacklist. You're all going on the blacklist, man. Every single one of you motherfuckers.
No, right. Yeah.
Yes, it is Anonymous Bastard.
Just about to start. Yep.
This bullshit spectacle of faux democracy.
Yeah.
Look at the nut job white woman.
Yeah.
Clearly crazy. Clearly insane.
I didn't tell you, but I can't even get into my Instagram anymore. Either account. My personal account got
What?
my
Oh,
personal
shit.
my personal Instagram account got permanently deactivated. Yeah.
Oh no, that's devastating.
No, it really fucking is. Like I had that thing for 10 years. 10 fucking years, and
You
they
can't
got
get it back?
no, they I tried. Like help center wasn't worth a shit. The phone number was worthless. Um, I guess I don't know if it's just like Meta's AI or what, but I kept on getting flagged for the same shit, and I appeal it, and then immediately get my account restored, and did it again, and now and they permanently disabled it. Fucking, they sent me an email, and they gave me a link
Oh,
to
God.
download all my files and everything, and it was completely worthless. Like, because the
man.
link was like it just sent me to the homepage, well, the login page on the
So-
browser for Instagram, because I wanted to like have all the files on my computer, but it just sent me to the login page. It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to log in to a disabled account? And I tried every which way. I can't even get into my Stateless Patriot account. I think I
Oh,
I
no.
genuinely think my IP address is blacklisted on for fucking Instagram. It's
Because of your political posts?
no, because it's like I guess because my personal account was associated with his IP address. I don't know. It just keeps on giving me an error every time I try to log into my Stateless Patriot account, since my other account, my personal account, is deactivated. But and I even tested it too. Like I even tried changing the password. I put a video up on my channel, ranting and raving about it. But I tested it by getting a hold of my friend and having her log into my Stateless Patriot Instagram on a web browser on her laptop, and was able to get in no problem. So it's
Whoa.
like I tried on the browser on the desktop, on my fucking phone. So it's fucking ridiculous. It's been a very depressing past week or so.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, it's just so fucking stupid.
Well, speaking of so fucking stupid, here comes this year's State of the Union. Let's go.
Yeah.
The first State of the Union of Trump's second term.
Yeah.
It is 6:11 on the West Coast right now,
Hmm.
which means it is prime time
Yeah.
in the country. Come on, hurry up, dude. Get to the microphone. Let's go.
Right. Grab a drink real quick.
All right, here we go. Yeah, just learn how to use your mute.
I think I can. It's because Congressman Pac-Man is holding up a sign that says "Black people aren't apes." Two Republican members tried to go up to him and grab it out of his hands, including Congressman or Senator Markwayne Mullen of Oklahoma. He tried to go up and almost snatch it from Congressman Green. You'll remember, this is a member I just told you I was watching very closely, in large part because of the outburst that he had last year that earned him a censure from his colleagues. Now, Congressman Green is standing in the center of the chamber. I would imagine he's also in the president's eye line. So when you say that he's standing there, just not really talking to anyone, looking around, this is likely why. Because he's standing in front of someone who says black people are apes.
An honor, Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, First Lady of the United States.
Oh God. Standing for Melania. Your husband's a rapist. What's it like to be married to a pedophile billionaire? Those are the questions that Melania Trump will be asked for the remainder of her life.
United States. Members of Congress and my fellow Americans, our nation is back, bigger, better, richer, and stronger than ever before.
Well, that's just not true. Everything's gotten worse, you fucking idiot, unless you're wealthy. If you have a fucking investment portfolio, everything's gotten worse. He opens up with a richer, stronger America, whatever.
Oh, really? Can you turn it up a bit?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Independence.
There we go.
This July 4th, we will mark.
Yep, no
2.5
hurry about this at all.
centuries
Run
of
it.
Liberty and triumph, progress and freedom in the most incredible and exceptional nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And
American narcissism.
you've seen nothing yet. We're going to do better and better and better. This is the golden age of America.
It's not. It's just so. It's so not. Like, it's abysmally and fractally wrong. Like, fundamentally, categorically incorrect in so
When I
many
last
fucking
spoke in
ways.
this chamber 12 months ago, I had just inherited a nation in crisis with a stagnant economy, inflation at record levels, a wide open
God.
border, horrendous recruitment for military and police, rampant crime at home, and wars and chaos all over the world. But tonight,
Yeah,
after
right.
just 1 year, I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before, and a turnaround for the ages. It is indeed a turnaround for the ages.
All right. It really is. It's the great leap backward.
Yeah, it's going in reverse.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been going, and that's the essay that I'm working on now. Is we've been going in reverse since '92.
Yes, we
They're
have.
walking out.
Yeah, arguably since
What is?
1981.
And we
Oh,
will
they're getting
never
a
go
little
back
handsy
to
there.
where
They were
we
getting a
were
little
just
fucking
very
physical.
short time ago. We're not going back.
That's the same guy who was
Today, our border is
protesting
secure.
Yeah.
last time too.
Thank you. Today, our border is secure. Our spirit is restored. Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising fast. The roaring economy is
For the
roaring
billionaire
like
class,
never before.
It's
And our
not.
enemies are scared. Our military and police are stacked. And America is respected again, perhaps like never before.
It's just not even remotely true.
Yeah, I'm starting to regret covering this live.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, like the trade wars have all fallen through. Our alliances are in shambles. It's all your fault, Trump.
After 4 years in which millions and millions of illegal aliens poured across our borders, totally unvetted and unchecked, we now have the strongest and most secure border in American history by far. In the past 9 months, 0 illegal aliens have been admitted to the United States.
Yeah, and you killed a few citizens in the name of mass deportations. Piece
Yeah.
of shit. Fuck you. You're
Yeah.
gonna burn in hell, and so are you, Pam Bondi. All three of those people are gonna burn in hell.
God,
But
it,
we will
yeah.
always allow people to come in legally, people that will love our country and will work hard to maintain our country.
I was debating on doing a drinking game tonight, but I don't have enough
The
alcohol.
flow of deadly fentanyl across our border is down by a record 56% in 1 year.
Like it would be impossible. Like I would have alcohol poisoning before the first fucking half hour.
And last year, the murder rate saw its single largest decline in recorded history. This is the biggest decline, think of it, in recorded history, the lowest number in over 125 years. Year 1900. In fact, substantially before my wonderful father, I had a wonderful father, Fred, before he was born, substantially before he was born. That's a long time ago.
What the
He
fuck?
wouldn't like me to say that, but
he
that's a
going
long
off
time
script?
ago.
No
The
idea.
Biden administration and its allies in Congress gave us the worst inflation in the history of our country. But in 12 months, my administration has driven core inflation down to the lowest level in more than 5 years. And in the last 3 months of 2025, it was down to 1.7%.
Oh, who cares?
God. It's going back
Talk
up.
about
Gasoline, which reached a peak of over $6 a gallon in some states under my predecessor, it was quite honestly a disaster, is now below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places, $1.99 a gallon. And when I visited the great state
Gas is
of
actually
Iowa
going
just a
back
few weeks
up.
ago, I even saw $1.85 a gallon for gasoline.
Like compared to a couple months ago, it's gone up like around me at least 40, 50 cents a gallon.
yeah, it's pretty expensive where I am.
Mm-hmm.
Mortgage rates are the lowest in 4 years and
GDP
falling
growth.
fast, and the annual cost of a typical new mortgage is down almost $5,000 just since I took office.
So
1
nobody
year.
has any cash, dude.
Yeah, and he was
Over
just
half
saying
the country is
And
swamped in
low
credit card
interest
debt.
rates will
Yeah.
solve the Biden-created housing problem well, at the
Biden
same
created,
time
yeah.
protecting the values of those people who already own a house that really feel rich for the first time in their lives. We want to protect those values. We want to keep those values up. We're going to do both.
Ridiculous. Yeah, no, you can't do both. You either keep the value
And
of
we are gonna
housing
keep it that
high.
way.
Yeah,
The
well,
stock
there you go.
market has set 53 all-time record highs since the election. Think of that. 1 year.
He has no intention of bringing down
Boosting
home prices for
pensions,
first-time home buyers.
401ks and retirement accounts for the millions and millions of Americans. They're all gaining. Everybody's up, way up. In 4 long years, the last administration got less than $1 trillion in new investment in the United States. And when I say less, substantially less. In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe.
Not even remotely true. Just suggestions, not even commitments, and even the suggestions are not even that fucking much.
Think of it, much
Proposals.
less than $1 trillion for 4 years versus much more than $18 trillion for 1 year. What a difference a president makes.
Yeah, you're just lying.
A short time ago, we were a dead country. Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world, the hottest.
Did our
The
name
hottest. We're the hottest.
did our
hottest
name
country in the whole world.
did our name change to China? Did our name change to Canada?
As thousands of new businesses are forming and factories, plants, and laboratories are being built, we have added 70,000 new construction jobs in just a very short period of time. It's getting bigger and bigger and stronger. Nobody can believe what they're watching. American oil production is up by more than 600,000 barrels a day, and we just received from our new friend and partner, Venezuela, more than 80 million barrels of oil.
How is that even true? Like there's not a single oil company that is touching Venezuela right now because they don't have the infrastructure
American
there.
natural gas production
The
is at an
fuck is he
all-time
talking
high
about?
because I kept my promise to drill, baby, drill. More Americans are working today than at any time in the history of our country. Think about that. Any time in the history of our country.
That's
more
not
working
something to
today,
brag about,
and
dude.
100% of all jobs created under my administration have been in the private sector.
Yeah, because you fucking fired everybody in the government. You eliminated countless public sector jobs. And not only that, like your job
We
fucking
ended DEI in America.
the job numbers for 2025 were revised down by like several 100,000.
Just saluting racism right there. I love it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so explicit.
We cut a record number of job-killing
Red meat for the base.
regulations, and in 1 year, we have lifted 2.4 million Americans, a record off of food stamps.
Yeah, I think that's what it was saying.
Yeah.
Anonymous Bastard. He was implying that like because we got Maduro, we got access to their oil or something, which
Which-
is
And
bullshit.
For all
That
Yeah.
doesn't
these
happen.
reasons,
Yeah.
I say tonight, members of Congress, the state of our union is strong.
That's what he says every State of the Union. Why doesn't he say falling off a cliff? In shambles. In decline.
Our country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it.
God.
People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country.
Disgraceful.
Until
Yeah.
you came along, we
Acts
just
like a child.
always
He's a
losing, but
child.
Now we're winning too much.
Does that look like a grown
And
man
I
to you?
say, no, no, no.
Christ.
You're going to win again. You're going to win big.
Dieter
You're gonna
decree
win
number
bigger
2.
Than ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's gold medal Olympic hockey team. Come on in.
Are you serious?
Nice. Wow, yeah.
Oh my
Of
god.
course. I mean, what's a State of the Union address by Trump without political props?
Yeah, but the fact that they went there and oh man,
Right.
that's bad.
I was really
I'm sure a lot of hopefully there are a number of guys that didn't show up. It doesn't look like the whole team did.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was
7, 8.
low key cheering.
No, that
for
wasn't-
Canada.
Oh, were you?
Low key, yeah. Like fucking.
Yeah, that's not the whole
God.
team. That's maybe half the team.
Mm. Right. It's just fucking embarrassing. It's fucking awkward.
It's a disgrace. Democrats are going to clap for that too.
Go ahead.
The other 98% just posted first Democrat to yell out "Quiet Piggy" during Trump's State of the Union will be a national hero by morning. All right, get the fuck on with it.
They're hamming it up, dude.
Yeah.
What do you
That's
expect?
the first time
Yeah.
I've ever seen them get up. And actually, not all of them did get up. But they beat a fantastic Canadian team in overtime, as everybody saw, as did the American women, who
No.
will soon be coming to the
Oh,
White House.
John Barron? Yeah. Yeah, that's been like a I guess a pseudonym I guess that's the proper word for it.
So he's saying the women are going to come to the White House.
I
That's
don't-
not happening.
No, they're
That's
not.
not happening.
Yeah, I think they
The
all
women are
declined.
not going, dude.
Yeah.
No, man, you took away abortion. Women hate you.
Yeah.
Women fucking hate you,
I'm
dude.
kidding.
Women hate you. Any decent woman, anyway.
R units or Runits, I believe that's your name. Thank
They
you
were in the
for
Oval Office
your
before.
input.
And
Dems
I
are
just
crap
wanna
that
say
stand for
A
less than
second
Republicans.
very big congratulations
don't-
to Team USA. But I
Yeah,
have to say
I
that,
mean, yeah,
and I told them this,
yeah,
and we
they
took a
stand for
vote
less.
of the team. I said, anybody votes
Hold
no,
on.
I'm not doing it. So they stood there and they weren't about to say no because I'd never seen a goaltender play as well as goalie Connor Hellebuck.
Is he there? Yeah.
He's barely well. I thought you were talking
Dude,
about
who,
Trump
who
for
are
a
the
second.
women? Who are the women in these men's lives?
Yeah,
Do they have women in their lives?
unlikely.
Because, or if they do, they're complicit MAGA trash.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, that'd be cool. Go to the Capitol.
yeah,
It's disgusting.
yeah.
Oh man.
It's probably just ignorance. They have no idea how fucking horrible Trump is or what he's
No,
been
they have
doing.
no idea.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Where are the women in their lives telling them don't do it?
Mm-hmm.
You refuse
Yeah.
to answer that question. But I just want to tell you that the members of this great hockey squad will be very happy to hear, based on their vote and my vote, and in this case, my vote was more important, that I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given and which has been given to many athletes over the years. But when I say many, not too many, like 12.
Oh
It's called the highest civilian honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Why? Why, dude? Fucking, he's just what? Really?
Yeah, he's pretty liberal with the Medal of Freedom.
He is.
He gave it to Rush Limbaugh a few
Limbaugh,
years ago.
dude.
Yeah,
Fucking Christ.
yeah, he gave it to Rush Limbaugh a few years back.
He didn't serve the country. He just played a
Great
fucking
athletes have gotten
sport.
that very great, the best. And I thought he deserved it. And I did take a vote.
Yeah,
Every single
I'm gonna
one of
fucking
them.
petition-
Shut
I'm not
up, dude.
kidding
We've
you.
been on this for
Everybody goes
fucking
no,
10
every
minutes.
single one of them rapidly put up their hand. So I want to
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm
And
I'm
what
a fucking. I'm
special
gonna petition
job you
Trump like,
did.
hey,
What special
do you have any of
champions
those
you are. Thank you very much.
Presidential Medal of Freedom medals to spare for my San Jose Sharks? Fuck, dude. Like, even if they're not a winning team, fuck it, you know, just handing them out, I guess.
I'm also pleased to say that the next time the Olympic torch is lit, it will be here in America for the 2028 Olympics. And it's the summer version right in Los Angeles. We're going to do a good job in Los Angeles.
That's gonna be a time.
Okay, so there's a no standing policy. Why are Democrats standing at all? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
What do you mean?
There's supposed to be a unified front, like
And
probably
Los
some reps
Angeles
from
is going to be
California
safe,
step
just
up.
like Washington,
That's probably
DC is
exactly
now
it.
one of
Like,
the
oh, that's
safest
LA. That's
cities
my
in the
district. I better clap for that.
Right.
Yeah.
This
And
fat
this
woman in
year-
the right
and
keeps
I must
getting
say,
up
I got a
all by
vote.
herself.
I don't even know who that
In the
is.
First term,
Yeah, neither do
I
I.
was disappointed because I didn't think I'd be the president when this happened. But strange things took place. And now I've got them because I got the Olympics and I got the 2026
Yeah, we love it.
FIFA
Donald.
World Cup.
Yeah, it's great.
And I wanted to claim the 250th, but I didn't get away with that one. I couldn't claim that one for myself.
I got
But
some
we're
brand new
getting the World
toys and they're
Cup, so we
very
have the
shiny and I
World
love
Cup and the
them. I feel
Olympics
so
coming,
good
and
about
that is
it.
exciting news.
God, dude. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, that's
Good.
true.
So this will be
Good
a
on the.
year
I
to
mean, that's the
celebrate our
good on the
country
Seahawks.
And the heroes who have kept it free. Men like
There's
Yeah,
probably
some did.
Taggart.
There's probably a few of them, maybe.
At
Yes.
age 17, Buddy volunteered to defend America in World War II. serving in the Pacific under the great General Douglas MacArthur. He fought bravely in the famous Battle of Manila, worked so hard. He was badly wounded and almost killed by enemy machine guns in Luzon. And 81 years ago this month, he liberated the largest internment camp in the Philippines, one of the largest anywhere in the world. But he earned many honors, including a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, came home, started a family, and tonight he is in the gallery looking forward to July 4th, 2026, his 100th birthday.
What does this have to do with the State of the Union?
Right.
What does this have to do with the State of the Union?
It's just him stroking himself off. That's all it is. That's all, I mean, because there's nothing to brag about. There's nothing to boast about. So he has to fucking make it all about spectacle and ego and
American exceptionalism.
yes.
So, buddy, you're a brave man, and we salute you. Even in times of challenge, setback, and immense heartache, the spirit of 1776 has always shone through very brightly. It was July 4th of last year when floodwaters tore through a girls' summer camp in Central Texas. One of the worst things I've ever seen. I was there, rising 26 feet in the matter of minutes, tragically claiming many, many lives. You all remember that one. As the waters threatened to sweep her away, 11-year-old Millie Kate McClelland closed her eyes and prayed to God. She thought she was going to die. Those prayers were answered when Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin descended from a helicopter above. Nobody knew where he came from. It was Scott's first ever rescue mission.
I'm sure there
Young
is,
guy,
or something of a
very
similar name.
brave, very, very top, always top in his class. And he lifted not just Millie Kate, but 164 others to safety.
I could also only imagine like what's going through the minds of JD Vance and Mike Johnson sitting just behind him.
I don't know, man. I could be doing a lot more fun things right now. I'm really regretting.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I totally forgot about like just how fucking bad these are. You know, I mean, it is Tuesday. This is when we usually stream, so I figured.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
well,
fine.
talk
No,
about
I
it.
mean, no, we had to do it, but
Don't worry, I'm suffering alongside you. You're not alone in this.
I've got a lot to do. I'm going down to the green screen on Friday, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some shit done this week.
Yeah, I mean, if you feel obligated to do better things, I'm not gonna like. I won't keep you here, but
No. I'm pot committed. I might take a
for sure.
bathroom break at some point, but that would be
right, yeah. Just like work on your script on your phone while we're streaming, maybe too.
Yeah, I
Fucking
should get into my Evernote right now.
Yeah.
Legion of Merit for extraordinary heroism, which is what it was. Extraordinary heroism. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree, our units. For your sanity, you should not watch much of this.
I'd like
Yeah.
to have the military aid to please come down and take care of the service. Military aid. Thank you very much. Take care of that very important service. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's just all fluff.
From
This is for the Fox
1776
News
to
audience.
today, every generation of Americans has stepped forward to defend life,
Feel
liberty,
good
and the
stories
pursuit of
and shit.
happiness.
Meaningless
They're really
fluff.
doing it for the next generation. But now it's our turn. Together, we're building a nation.
Nothing about the
where every
fucking
child
country or
has
the
the
economy
chance
or
to
what
reach
people are
higher
going
and
through.
Go further. Where government answers to the people, not the powerful, and where the interests of hardworking American citizens are always our first and ultimate concern. That is the debt we owe to the heroes who came before us And that is the promise we must keep to America for our 250th year. Last year, I urged this Congress to begin the mission by passing the largest tax cuts in American history. And
God,
our Republican majorities
Gross.
delivered so beautifully. Thank you, Republicans.
yeah, that'll help the debt crisis a lot. Fucking wonderful. Yeah, I mean, fucking our interest payments on our debt keep on growing and growing. It surpassed $1 trillion. But yeah, let's just keep on cutting off the fucking
All
tax
Democrats, every
tax
single
money
one of
flow
them
with
voted
no
against these
guarantee that the
really
GDP is going to
important
grow along
very
and make up for it.
necessary Massive tax cuts.
Because that's always been the gamble. It's like, oh, the
They
GDP will
wanted
grow enough, so it'll be
large-scale
fine. It's just like
tax
that's not happening
increases
now.
to hurt the people
fuckers.
Instead. But we held strong, and with the great, big, beautiful bill, we
God,
gave you no
fuck yourself,
tax on
Schumer.
tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors.
God, and there's like, and even that's like fucking. There's strings attached to that fucking shit too. Otherwise, I would have fucking taken advantage of it.
And we also made interest on auto loans tax deductible the first time, but only if the car
We're going
is
to, yeah, the
made
debt
in
crisis is going to
America.
end this country. There's like nobody wants to like impose a wealth tax. Nobody wants to fucking increase taxes on billionaires. And so the interest payments are just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
A
And then
devoted
the
mom
entire
whose
fucking government defaults.
homeschools her
It's over.
children, beautiful, 2 children, during the day while waiting tables at night as her husband works overtime, operating very heavy.
I'm going to become I swear to
Megan
God, I'm
is
going to
here
become
this
a
evening, and
Canadian
she's
citizen
happy to
within my lifetime
tell
sooner
you
than
that
later.
she is so much richer because with no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and her expanded child tax credit done again by Republicans, Megan and her husband will take home more than $5,000 extra just for the year, cutting her tax bill in more than half.
Fucking
Yeah, because that's the
whatever.
what.
Yeah, right.
Give
Yeah.
me a break, dude. If you're not
Yeah.
going to talk about 1%ers, you're not
Megan,
talking
please
about
stand
real
up.
tax
We're
reform.
fighting for you,
Yeah.
Megan.
Yeah, I
just-
bet-
oh,
I
yeah,
bet
she
you
saved
anything-
$5,000 on her taxes.
I
Who
bet you
cares?
anything that this whoever this bitch is probably some fucking
Thank you, Megan.
daughter of some
We're
millionaire
fighting for
somewhere.
you, Megan. Under our bill, parents like Megan can also activate their children's brand new Trump accounts. And
God.
I didn't name it. I did not name that.
Yeah, right. Okay.
What are
Gonna-
these Trump accounts, like savings for the kids or something?
That start when you're born.
Names,
Yeah.
Megan, I did not
It-
name
it's a
It was
decent
named by
idea on
Rick
its own,
Coleman,
but, like-
sitting right there in the third row.
Hold on.
Nice man, a good man. Tax-free investment accounts for every American child. This
Investment
is something that's so
accounts.
special and has taken off and gone through the roof. Millions will be pre-funded courtesy of the U.S. Treasury and private individuals like Michael and Susan Dell, who have donated $6,250 million to fund the Trump accounts for 25 million American children.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like it's just
Yeah,
all
it's the first
charity.
time. It's the first time hearing about it too. Anonymous bastard. It sounds like a
He-
scam.
he talked. I think he talked about it in his previous State of the Union address. Something about yeah. I said this next year. We're just gonna tell everyone.
It's
we're
this
gonna-
way to do
There
it.
you go. Yeah, there you go,
That's
Michael.
That's the way to do it.
He said,
Mhm.
well, I just sat on my dorm and
I just need to settle on
I made
a
computers
Canadian
and I'd sell them
province.
to people. And I just kept selling and selling and selling, and pretty amazing story. That's called the American dream. He sold a lot of computers, a lot of those laptops. So I congratulate him
Jesus
on
Christ,
that, but I
you're
really
such a
thank
piece of
him
shit.
and
I hate
Susan, as well as others like Brad Gerstner, a very tremendous guy. He was behind it right from the beginning. Brad Gerstner. Thank you, Brad.
Our unit says our GDP growth this the past year was only 1.7%.
So with
And
this additional
Another thing about
contribution,
that is
these young people's accounts
All of
could grow
that
to over
was AI.
$100,000
All
or
that
more
was
by the
AI.
time they turn 18.
Like,
Think of it,
only
how much
only
money is that for
0.1% of
somebody
that was
that started with nothing?
um
Over
any other
100,000
sector
could be
besides
much more
AI.
than that. to make this investment in our children's future, go
Dell's
to
one of those bad companies.
trumpaccounts.gov. And a lot of people are doing it. That's setting every record in the book. It's popular. They knew what it was going to take. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of the people that got it started. And now it's just taken off. One of the primary reasons for our country's stunning economic turnaround, the biggest in history, where the Dow Jones broke 50,000 4 years ahead of schedule.
Oh yeah,
and the
Pam
S&P
Bondi
hit
told us.
7,000, where it wasn't supposed to do it for many years, were tariffs. I used these tariffs, took in hundreds of billions of dollars to make great deals for our country.
From American
both
taxpayers,
economically and on a national security
from
basis.
U.S.
Everything was
consumers.
working well. Countries that were ripping us off for decades are now paying us hundreds of billions of dollars.
It's not even remotely
They were
true.
ripping us so badly. You all know that. Everybody knows it.
No,
Even the
nobody knows
Democrats
that.
know it. They just
No.
don't want to say it.
You're
And yet
entirely
these
full of shit.
countries are now happy, and so are we. We made deals. The deals are all done.
It's just more
And they're
fucking
happy.
lies.
They're not
dude.
making
God.
money like they used to, but we're making a lot of money. There was no inflation, tremendous
Holy
growth.
shit.
And the big story was how Donald Trump called the economy correctly, and 22 Nobel Prize winners in economics didn't. They got it totally wrong. They got it really wrong. And then just 4 days ago, an unfortunate ruling from the United States Supreme Court. It just came down. It came down. Very unfortunate ruling. But the good news is that almost all countries and corporations want to keep the deal that they already made, right, Scott? Knowing that the legal power that I, as president, have to make a new deal could be far worse for them, and therefore they will continue to work along the same successful path that we had negotiated before the Supreme Court's unfortunate involvement. So despite the disappointing ruling, these powerful country saving, it's saving our country, the kind of money we're taking in, peace protecting. Many of the wars I settled was because of the threat of tariffs. I wouldn't have been able to settle them without. Will remain in place under fully approved and tested alternative legal statutes. And they have been tested for a long time. They're a little more complex, but they're actually probably better, leading to a solution that will be even stronger than before. Congressional action will not be necessary. It's already time tested and approved. And as time goes by, I believe the tariffs paid for by foreign countries will, like in the past,
85
substantially
to
replace the modern-day system
95%
of income
of
tax,
tariffs
taking a great financial burden off the people that I love.
are being paid by American consumers. He doesn't fucking understand how they work, yet he's so persistent. The Supreme Court said, "Oh, you can't, you actually can't do this in the way you're doing them." And so he's like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna do them a different way now." It's like, holy mother of fucking God, dude.
Because we finally have a president who puts America first. I put America first. I love America.
Remember when he came out with the America First thing and people were like, yeah, that's just exactly what the Nazis said as part of their core propaganda. And people said that the Nazi comparison was uncalled for.
From trade to healthcare, from energy to immigration, everything was stolen and rigged in order to drain the wealth out of the productive,
They
hardworking
should walk
people
out.
who make our country great, who make our country run. Under Biden and his corrupt partners in Congress
That
and beyond,
bitch. What's
it
her face
reached a
from
breaking
Florida?
point with the Green New
Debbie Wasserman
scam,
Schultz.
That's right,
open
yeah.
borders for everyone.
One of the
and
biggest
poured in
reasons
by
why
the
he's there, because
millions
we
and
don't have
millions from
Bernie.
prisons, from mental institutions. They were murderers, 11,888 murders. They came into our country. You allowed that to happen. And record-setting inflation that cost the typical
Is that Alyssa
family
Slotkin right next to this
$34,000
guy?
in just
I think that's Mark
a
Kelly,
speck
if
of
I'm not
time.
mistaken.
It is, yeah.
now
Yeah.
the same people in this chamber who voted for those disasters.
You know, they picked
Suddenly
Slotkin
use the
again to
word
do the fucking one of the
affordability,
responses.
They just used it. Somebody gave it to them, knowing full well that they caused and created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure. You caused that problem.
Oh my God.
You caused that problem.
Yeah, what have you done about it, fucking Donald? It's not even the fucking Democrats' fault. There's a fucking pandemic, which fucking kind of saved your ass because the economy was fucking teetering before it even hit.
They knew their statements
It gave you the
were
perfect
dirty
cover.
and rotten lie. Their policies
Few
created
dozen
the high
protested.
prices. Our policies are rapidly ending them. We are doing really well. Those prices are plummeting downward.
They're
That's not
actually
true.
not.
No,
It's
not
just,
true.
it goes without saying. I mean, God, fucking like there's data that came out
The price
Um,
of eggs
20,
is down
2025
60%.
on average.
Madam Secretary, thank you.
American families
Because
paid
of chicken, butter,
$310
food,
more for
hotels,
groceries.
automobiles, rent is lower today than when I took office by
not
a
true.
lot.
Mm-mm.
And even beef, which was very high, is starting to come down significantly. Just hold on a little while. We're getting it down.
Sick-a-picky.
And soon you will see numbers that few people would think were possible to achieve just a short time ago. Nobody can believe when they see the kind of numbers, and especially energy, when they see energy going down to numbers like that, they cannot believe it.
How much
God.
this
It's like
crap do we
another
have left?
big tax cut.
God, we're not even an hour
Yeah.
I'm
into it.
also confronting
Yeah,
one of the
fuck,
biggest
dude.
ripoffs
I
of
might
our
need a smoke
times,
break.
the crushing
Yeah.
cost of healthcare
Hit the Benjamin.
caused by you. Since the passage of the Unaffordable Care Act, sometimes referred to as Obamacare, big insurance companies.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Fucking,
meant for the
I
insurance
mean,
companies, not for
The
people.
same
Hold on.
act.
Shut up.
With
Shut
our
up. Shut up.
government giving them hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars a year as their stock prices soared 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, and even 1,700%, like nothing else. That's why I introduced the great healthcare plan. I want to stop all payments to big insurance companies and instead give that money directly to the people so they can buy their own healthcare, which will be better healthcare at a much lower cost.
What the hell? I don't even know how that
what is
would
he
work.
talking about? Yeah.
How that would
Huh?
even work? Well, it's
Th-
another
that's-
point of interest.
That's
to
what
flood
the
the
that's
zone.
what the ACA credits were there in the first place.
In addition, my plan requires maximum
That's what they're for.
price transparency. That's a big deal.
Like he doesn't give a shit about any of it. He just wants to take credit for it.
And I did that in my
It's like,
first
oh,
term
Obama
as a
did this, I
Democrat,
wanna do
but
that instead.
immediately terminated it
Well,
with
oh,
full
Biden did this,
knowledge
I wanna
that
do
they
that
were
instead.
doing a very bad
So I'm
thing
gonna
for
rip
the
everything
people.
up and then
Costs were gonna
fucking
go
do it
way up,
again,
and
but
that's what
worse,
happened,
and take
now I'm
credit
bringing
for it.
them way down on healthcare and everything else. I'm also
Fuck
ending
me.
the wildly inflated cost of prescription drugs like has never happened before. Other presidents tried to do it, but they never could. They tried. Most didn't try, actually. But they tried. They said they tried. They couldn't do it. They didn't even come close. They were all talk and no action.
This
But
is
I got it
exactly what I'm
done.
fucking
Under
talking
my
about.
just enacted most favored nation agreements, Americans who have for decades paid by far the highest prices of any nation anywhere in the world for prescription drugs will now pay the lowest price anywhere
This
in the
is
world for drugs.
literally
anywhere.
exactly what I'm
The
talking about.
lowest
This is
price.
something that Biden did. This is something that Biden tried to do. Then Trump ripped that fucking shit up. He disposed of that. He got rid of that shit, and now he's doing it again, but far
So in
fucking
my
worse. And now he's
first
trying to say,
year,
"Oh, the other
second term,
presidents tried to do this shit, and they
Could be my
couldn't do
third
it,
term.
but I could because I'm the fucking best."
Strange
And
things
all
happen.
and the other presidents are
I
fucking
took
losers.
prescription drugs,
Fucking
a very big part of
narcissistic
healthcare,
piece of
from the
fucking
highest price
human
in the entire
garbage.
world to the lowest. That's a big achievement. The result is price differences of 300, 400, 500, 600% and more, all available right now at a new website called TrumpRx.gov. And I didn't name that one either, by the way.
God, fucking might as well be another lie. Bipartisan immigration. But was
Every
it under
time he's the
Trump
very
or under
first
Biden?
customer ever to get that big discount, and it is big. Catherine Rayner. For 5 years, she and her husband have struggled with infertility. and they turn to IVF. One drug has been costing Catherine $4,000 to purchase. But a few weeks ago, she logged onto the Trump RX website and got that same drug that cost $4,000, got it for under $500, a reduction of much more, actually, than $3,500. Catherine, we are all praying for you, and you're going to be a great mom. So now I'm calling on Congress to codify my most favored nation program into law. Now, the one thing I'm not sure it matters because it's going to be very hard for somebody that comes along after me to say, let's raise drug prices by 700 or 800%. But John and Mike, if you don't mind, codify it anyway. They may do it. Codify it anyway. Thank you. Many Americans are also concerned that energy demand from AI data centers could unfairly drive up their electric utility bills.
Literally,
Tonight, I'm
yes.
pleased to announce that I have negotiated the new Ratepayer Protection Pledge. You know what that is? We're telling the major tech companies that they have the obligation to provide for their own power needs. They can build their own power plants as part of their factory so that no one's prices will go up. And in many cases, prices of electricity will go down for the community and very substantially down. This
Okay,
is
so
a unique
is there going to be
strategy
an
never used
enforcement
in
mechanism
this
on
country
that?
Before. We have an old grid. It could never handle the kind of numbers, the amount of electricity that's needed. So I'm telling them they can build their own plant. They're going to produce their own electricity. It will ensure the company's ability
That's
to
just
get
a fucking
electricity while at the
neoliberal
same
compromise,
time
dude.
lowering prices of electricity for you and could be very substantial for all of you cities and towns. You're going to see some good things happen over the next number of years. Another pillar of the American dream that has been
Yeah,
under
same here,
attack
dude.
is
Look at
homeownership.
this guy. Like, yeah.
With us tonight is Rachel Wiggins, a mom of two from Houston. She placed bids on 20
That'll
homes
make the
and lost
news.
all of those bids
That'll be
to
viral. That'll be viral.
investment firms
That'll
that
become a
bypassed
meme.
inspection, paid all cash, and turned those houses into rentals, stealing away her
Yeah, no, fucking the
American
whole
dream. He
fucking
was
AI
devastated.
data center thing.
Stories like this are
Like-
why last month I signed executive order to ban
Fortunately, people
large
are
Wall
fighting
Street
back,
investment firms from
and
buying
they
up
aren't being developed on
thousands
people's land and shit.
single-family homes.
But like, they shouldn't fucking exist at all. They shouldn't even be built in the first place. So it's like giving them the land. They're going to need extra land to build those power
Now I'm
plants to
asking
power those fucking
Congress
data
to
centers.
make that ban permanent
It's
because
just like,
homes
so there's
for
even more zoning, it's
people-
more acreage that
that's what we
and
want.
more
We
red
want
tape
homes
that
for people,
fucking.
not for corporations. Corporations
God
are doing just
fucking
fine.
damn.
Racel, thank you very much. Good luck with your home. You'll get one.
Hey, this is what we
soon.
live for. Arguing. This argument says, okay, cool, seen enough. Don't go insane. I mean, I'm invested 100%.
We're also
what we're here
working
for.
to make it easier for Americans to save for retirement. And under this administration, we will always protect Social Security and Medicare. They are not protecting it for our seniors. We will always protect
You're in power.
Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid.
Democrats don't even control the House nor the Senate. You stupid.
Which were
fat
all
fuck.
Democrat programs, by the way.
Yeah.
401k balance
Fucking
is up by at
stupid
least
dipshit.
$30,000. That's a lot of money. We have millions and millions of people because the stock market has done so well, setting all those records. Your 401ks are way up. Yet half
They're
of
not.
all of working Americans still do not have access to a retirement plan with matching contributions from an employer. To remedy this gross disparity, I'm announcing that next year my administration will give these often forgotten American workers, great people, the people that built our country, access to the same type
Elizabeth
of
Warren's
retirement
playing
plan offered to
close
every
attention.
federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000 each year as we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market. Let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
Okay, so ban stock trading. Ban members of Congress and senators from trading in the stock market. The fucking photographer's all awkwardly like, "Hey, Senator Warren, can I get a picture?"
They stood up for that. I can't believe it.
Go all the
I can't
fucking way
believe
with
it.
it.
Did Nancy Pelosi stand up if she was here? Doubt it. Pass the Stop Insider Trading Act without delay.
Yeah, fucking. I'm sure that's sweeping. I'm sure it's not fucking watered down milk toast fucking Band-Aid.
I wasn't sure if anybody even on this side was going to applaud for that. I'm very impressed. Thank you. I'm very impressed.
Yeah,
But when it
I'm
comes
sure that
to
it's
the
full of shit.
corruption that is plundering, it's plundering America. There's been no more stunning example than Minnesota, where members of the Somali community have
Oh my
pillaged
fucking
an
God.
estimated $19 billion from the American taxpayer. We have all the information.
Fucking.
And in actuality,
Hold
the
on.
number is
Quiet.
much higher than that. And California, Massachusetts, Maine, and many other states are even worse. This is the kind of corruption that shreds the fabric of a nation, and we are working on it like you wouldn't believe. So tonight, although started 4 months ago, I am officially announcing the war on fraud to be led by our great Vice President J.D. Vance.
Gross. There's Ilhan Omar. She's like, "You're entirely fucking full of shit." She's a fearless little shit. Fucking, I swear to God, like Nick Shirley should be like fucking redacted in public.
And we're able to find enough of that fraud, we
He
will
didn't find
actually
shit.
have a balanced budget overnight. It'll go very quickly. That's the kind of money you're talking about. We'll balance our budget. The Somali
Goddamn.
pirates who ransacked Minnesota remind us that there are large parts of the world where bribery, corruption, and lawlessness are the norm, not the exception. Importing these cultures
The
through
Pentagon is the
unrestricted
biggest source of
immigration and
fraud.
open
Use
borders
sidewalk orange
brings
melted
us problems
creamsicle.
right here to the
I love you,
USA.
Christopher.
And it
Make
is
sure you're
the
subscribed to
American
us.
people who pay the price in higher medical bills, car insurance rates, rent, taxes, and perhaps most importantly, crime. We will take care of this problem. We're going to take care of this problem. We are not playing games.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Delilah.
We're coming up on the hour mark. You want to take a pause, take a quick break real quick? Either.
You want me to pause?
Yeah, just like well, I mean, I know you said you wanted to take a bathroom break, but I mean,
Delilah
just take a
Coleman
breather.
Hold on.
is only 5 years old in
Um,
June.
After this point, I
We're gonna
guess.
lose. We're gonna
2024,
lose
when
everybody
a
if we do that.
18-wheel
Probably not.
tractor trailer plowed
Everybody
into
stay
a
here or
stopped
else
car
I'll
traveling at
find you.
Are you
60
are you gonna
miles
talk
an
while I'm
hour or
gone?
more. The driver
Well, I
was an
mean, if
illegal
we just like
alien let in by
go for like 2 minutes,
Joe
it
Biden
shouldn't.
and
I mean,
given a commercial
be back
driver's
really
Well,
license.
that's what I was
by
gonna do, is I was
open
gonna let it
borders
keep going.
politicians and
you can
I was
go.
gonna listen
I'll
on my
stay
phone.
here. You can go.
doctors
I'll
said
stay here. When you
Delilah
come
would
back, I'll
never be
go.
able to walk or
Okay,
talk
sounds good.
or
Stand
a
by.
good life.
Of course.
She wouldn't even be
Hey,
able to eat
AJ, nice to
again.
see you.
But
Sounds like
against
like
all odds, she
essential
is
programs
now
making
in the
underprivileged
first
communities
grade
cover.
learning to walk.
Wow, yeah, like who
And
would have
she's
fucking
here
thought?
this evening
Exactly.
with her dad, Marcus, a fantastic man. Delilah, please, you are a great inspiration. Please stand up.
Yeah, this is a lot more fluff. This is exactly what he was doing in his previous State of the Union addresses. Just political props, feel good shit, make 20% of Republican voters go like, "Oh my god, oh this is weird, oh my god." Nothing of substance. Just fucking. Here's a treat. Here's some red meat. Chew on that.
Thank you, Delilah. Many, if not most, illegal
Oh, that's right.
aliens
The
do not
fucking
speak
war in
English and
Ukraine
cannot
just
read
turned
even the most basic road
4 years
signs
old
as to
today.
direction, speed, danger, or location. That's
Crazy
why
shit.
tonight I'm calling on Congress to pass what we will call the Delilah Law, barring any state from granting commercial driver's licenses to illegal aliens.
That's not a good idea. I feel like this entire administration could be peeled back to one thing: race war. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what they want. And
Yesterday,
It's why ICE exists. It's why they have a bigger budget than fucking most
Americans
countries'
who lost their
militaries.
treasured loved ones to the scourge of illegal immigration. People came into our country, how we allowed this to happen with our open borders. These are the
Not even
angel
true.
moms and families
This
that
is just
for
like a
decades our
persistent
government betrayed and
myth
our
is
media
that our
totally
country has had
ignored, totally
open
ignored.
borders
It was
for years,
terrible.
and it's not even
Hard to
true.
believe, actually. In 2023, a 16-year-old high school cheerleader named Elizabeth Medina was supposed to perform in her town's Christmas parade, but she never arrived.
See,
Her mother,
the Republicans
Jacqueline, went home to look for her.
love
found her lying
scapegoats.
dead in a
They
bathtub,
love martyrs.
bleeding
Look no
profusely
further than
after being
Laken
stabbed
Riley.
25 times. Elizabeth's killer was a previously arrested illegal alien who had broken in and brutally extinguished the brightest light in her family's life, violently and viciously. Her heartbroken mother
Talk
is
about
in the
Epstein.
gallery to remind everyone in this chamber exactly why we are deporting illegal alien criminals to our country at record numbers.
That's a great
We're
fucking
getting
point,
them
AJ.
the hell
I'd
outta
love to
here
see him make a
fast. We
speech
don't
about
want
this,
'em.
about the kids dying in school shootings. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they don't give a shit. They're all hypocrites. They rely on hypocrisy and double standards.
Thank you very much, Jacqueline. Thank you. We can never forget that many in this room not only allowed the border invasion to happen before I got involved, but indeed they would do it all over again if they ever had the chance. If they ever got elected, they would open up those borders to some of the worst criminals anywhere in the world. The only
No,
thing standing between
they wouldn't,
Americans and a
because it
wide
never
open
happened.
border right now is President Donald J. Trump and our great Republican patriots in Congress. Thank you. Thank you.
What the fuck ever, dude. Yeah, the Republicans in Congress right now that are like fucking sweating bricks because Texas is turning blue.
Democrats in this chamber have cut off all funding for the Department of Homeland Security. It's all cut
Fucking
off.
America's so fucking fed up with you guys that even
They have
Texas is the
instituted
fucking
another Democrat
flipping blue.
shutdown, the first one costing us 2 points on GDP. 2
Yes, this
points
is another
less in
fucking lie that they're
GDP,
throwing out.
which
Listen to
probably
this.
made them quite happy, actually. Now they have closed the agency responsible for protecting Americans from terrorists and murderers. Tonight, I'm demanding the full and immediate restoration of
this
all
guy's tag
funding
on his
for the
on his
border
coat says
security,
release the
homeland
files.
security of the United States, and also for helping people clean up their snow.
Howdy.
We have no money because of the Democrats, and it would be nice. We'd love to give you a hand at cleaning it up, but you gave no money. Nobody's
Yeah,
getting
go
paid.
fuck
It's a
yourself.
shame.
Someone's
We'd like to
just
think
shout
about
out,
it.
go
We
fuck
have, in
yourself.
case you didn't know, pretty large snowstorm out there.
Yeah,
One of
exactly
the great
right.
things about the State
Exactly
of the
right,
Union
Christopher.
is how it gives Americans the chance to
Yeah.
see clearly what their representatives really
Or-
believe.
Hopefully not long.
So tonight,
hopefully
I'm
not long,
inviting
yeah.
every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support.
There's a
first
Democrat
duty
that
of
was wearing.
The American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Oh, okay. So the thing about that, Trump, is when you guys fucking were in, there's a bill being introduced, and I believe it was Pramila Jayapal said they introduced an amendment saying, okay, well, ICE, if they're going to get funding, they are not allowed to deport U.S. citizens. What the fuck did your White House do, Trump? They got rid of that shit. They stripped that shit out. Fucking, it was going to pass, and you guys decided, nope, that's not going to be part of it. Why the fuck you guys do that? Fuck it, whatever, dude. Fucking Jesus Christ. Give me a couple minutes. I will be right back.
Jesus Christ, this is taking forever. Let's go. Get it over with. I bet we have another hour left. It's like a 2-minute applause for xenophobia.
Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And perhaps most importantly, I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act.
Yeah, that applause lasted a while.
Rape of
didn't
our
it?
democracy. Yeah, dude, it was about 2 minutes. You didn't miss much.
Yeah, I saw Ilhan Omar had some words of choice.
We're unpermitted persons from voting in our sacred American elections. That cheating is rampant in our elections. It's rampant.
Whatever.
It's very
It's not even
simple.
true.
All voters must show voter ID.
We've been over this. It's unconstitutional. If you're not going to provide ID and passports and shit, identification for voters, it counts as a poll tax. It won't hold up.
Citizenship in order to vote.
There's no doubt God is horrified. That's fucking right. Like the the highest office should be ashamed of it. Yeah,
Crooked mail-in ballots except for illness,
that's right, AJ.
disability, military, or travel.
If there is a God, like, they fucking better pray he doesn't exist. They
And
better
this should be an easy
pray
one,
that
and
there's
by
not
the
a
way,
hell
it's
waiting for
polling
them.
at 89%, including Democrats. 89%.
Yeah, you're polling at 33% right now, bro.
Yeah.
He's at 19% for strong support.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
And even the new communist mayor of New York City, I think he's a nice guy. Actually. Speak to him a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a social security card.
It's not even true.
Yet
What
they
the
don't
fuck is
want
he talking about?
identification for the greatest
Zoran.
privilege of
No,
them
I
all,
know, but-
voting in America. No, it's no good. No good. Both Republicans and Democrats
full of
overwhelmingly
shit.
agree on the policy that we just enunciated. And Congress
I do like that he
should
likes
unite and
Zoran,
enact
though.
this common sense, country-saving legislation right now, and it should be before anything else happens.
Yeah, you were right about
The
xenophobia.
reason
I
they
heard
don't
you.
wanna do it, why would anybody not want voter ID? One reason, because they want to cheat. There's only one reason.
No, the one reason because it's
They make up all
unconstitutional.
excuses. They say it's racist. They come up with things. You almost say, what imagination they have. They want to cheat. They have cheated, and their policy is so bad that the only way they can get elected is to cheat.
It's
And we're gonna stop it.
disenfranchisement.
We have to stop it, John.
Well, he says, you say John, like John Roberts?
I don't know, man.
It's what Robert Wright said. Any political party spreading lies about voter fraud as a pretext to make it harder for everyone to vote
In the
is sending a
gallery
clear
tonight
message. They
are
can't win on their
Sage
ideas
Blair and her
alone.
mother, Michelle. In 2021, Sage was 14 when school officials in Virginia sought to socially transition her to a new gender, treating her as a boy and hiding it from her parents. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Oh, give me a
Before
fucking
long, a
break.
confused Sage ran away from home.
That's right, AJ.
after she
These laws
was
are just
found
like
in a
laws
horrific
put in place to
situation
keep
in Maryland.
newly freed
A
Black Americans from
left-wing
practicing
judge
the right to
refused
vote.
to return Sage to her parents because
Yep.
they did not immediately state that their daughter was their son. Sage was thrown into
What
an
fucking
all-boys
business
state
is it
home
of
and
yours?
suffered terribly for a long time. But today, all of that is behind them because Sage is a proud and wonderful young woman with
Yeah.
a full ride scholarship to Liberty University. Sage and Michelle, please stand
Liberty
up.
University is one of the most disgusting organizations in this entire country.
Yeah,
Liberty University is fucking gross.
not even surprised.
Just the biggest hypocritical Bible beater institution you could ever conceive of.
Not
It's
even surprised.
disgusting. If you ever meet someone that went there and is proud of going there and not like embarrassed or ashamed of going there,
Bravery, and who can
don't
believe
trust
that
them.
We're even speaking
Yeah.
about things like this. 15 years ago, if somebody was up here and said that, they'd say, "What's wrong with him?" But now we have to say it because it's going on all over numerous states without even telling the parents. But surely we can all agree no state can be allowed to rip children from their parents' arms and transition them
Oh,
to a
Jesus
new
Christ.
gender against the parents' will. Who would
Oh, yeah,
believe
'cause
that
that's-
we've
'cause
been
that's what's
talking about
happening.
it?
Yeah, the
We
fucking
must
like
ban
way to
it.
live in
We
reality,
must
dude.
ban it immediately.
It's not
God.
happening, you fucking idiot.
You care about children so much being ripped from their parents and fucking forced to do shit against their will, fucking except if they're fucking if they might be fucking from a
Nobody
different
said that.
country
These
with a different
people
skin
are
color.
Crazy. I'm telling you, they're crazy.
Hey, Rokana. I would love to see Rokana and Thomas Massey run for the presidency.
Boy, oh boy. We're lucky we have a country. With people like this, Democrats are destroying our country, but we've stopped it just in the nick of time, didn't we?
Sure. You got a lot of them taking notes. Maybe even tweeting.
No one cares more about protecting America's youth than our wonderful First Lady. Now a movie star. She's a movie star. Can you believe it?
Oh yeah, directed by your
Who would believe
pedophile
that?
friend who was named in the Epstein
Over the
files.
past year, she has had an incredible impact championing AI legislation, advancing a landmark executive order on foster care, and helping secure $30 million to launch the Melania Trump Foster Youth to Independence Initiative. It's a tremendous, really a tremendous thing that happened and had a lot of bipartisan support. She gets much better bipartisan support than I do. I get none. She gets a lot. Someday you're going to have to tell me how you did that. And students and educators in every state have joined the First Lady's efforts in the
You can really
presidential
tell
AI
that
challenge, keeping America's
he
next
and Melania
generation
just
positioned to succeed and
hate each
strongly
other.
succeed in the future.
Hate each other.
Tonight, we welcome two young people whose lives reflect the First Lady's impact, Sierra Burns and Everest Nevermont. Thank you both, and Melania, thank you. I know how hard you worked on it. Thank you very much.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Sorry for putting you through this. I know this
I'm
suggested
very
it.
proud to
Like,
say that during my time in office, both
Well, we had to. It's,
the
it's
first
the night
4
we do the
years
show
and in
anyway. So.
particular this last
no,
year,
right? Yeah, like I
there has
said.
been a tremendous renewal in religion, faith, Christianity, and
Oh,
belief in
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Tremendous renewal.
Yeah, religious belief is still on the decline, bud. That's like across all demographics.
This is especially true among young people, and a big part of that had to do with my great friend, Charlie Kirk, a great guy.
Boo. 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 He's burning in hell right now.
God.
Burning in hell. Look at his fugly wife.
Oh God, she's here too.
By an assassin and
Jesus.
martyred, really martyred for his beliefs. His wonderful wife, Erica, is with us tonight. Erica, please stand.
What a
Yeah, he was a Nazi.
She's such a fucking creep. She's such
He
a
was the
freak.
trainer of the Hitler Youth.
She is cashing the fuck in on his death.
Yeah. Ew.
Disgusting.
I just hope
She's
we
an
get a
awful
political
person.
leader that has the courage to advocate for
Thank you a lot.
punishment of these people.
In Charlie's memory, we must
Yeah, no
all
kidding.
come together to reaffirm that America is one nation under God, and we must totally reject political violence of any kind.
Yeah.
Okay,
right,
bud. Yeah, unless it's
Yeah.
your fucking agencies, right? Unless it's fucking ICE, then it's like, oh, it's justified because they were fucking leftist extremists and
We have
shit.
religion,
Fucking before their
and we
bodies
have
even fucking
given
cold.
it back, and it's coming back at levels that nobody actually thought possible. Really a beautiful thing to see. Above all, unleashing America's promise
Fucking piece
requires
of
keeping
fucking
our community
shit.
safe. We have made incredible strides, yet dangerous repeat offenders continue to be released by pro-crime Democrat politicians
Pro-crime,
again
too.
and again.
Yeah, dude.
We're
We love
honored to
crime,
be
dude.
joined tonight by
Absolutely. That's why we want
a
to
woman
fucking
who's
wealth
been through hell,
tax the
Anya
wealthy.
Zarutska. In 2022, she and her beautiful daughter, so beautiful, what a beautiful young woman, Irina fled
Nothing.
war-torn
Melania's. Yes, that's true.
war-torn Ukraine
That's
to
true
live
by
with
Amazon.
relatives near
Yep, that's
Charlotte,
right.
North
Anonymous
Carolina.
Bastion,
And by the
you're
way,
a
what's
fucking
going
OG.
on
We
with
really
Charlotte?
appreciate you.
Last summer, 23-year-old Irina was riding home on the train when a deranged
Yeah, I mean, wasn't Jeff
monster
Bezos at his
who'd been arrested
inauguration?
over a dozen times and
Yes.
was released
Yeah.
through no cash bail, stood up and viciously slashed a knife through her neck and body.
Yeah, even
No one will
though
ever forget there were people.
Bezos hasn't been head of Amazon
that
for a
train.
while, he's still
No
very
one will
much
ever
involved in
forget
how
the
they do
expression
shit.
of terror on Irina's face as she looked up at her attacker in the last seconds of her life. She died instantly. She had escaped a brutal war only to be slain by a hardened criminal set free to kill in America. Came in through open borders. Mrs. Zaretsky, tonight I promise you we will ensure justice for your magnificent daughter, Irina.
Exactly. Right, Christopher. Yep. Absolutely ridiculous.
How do you not stand? How do you not stand? I'm asking this Congress to pass tough legislation to ensure that violent and dangerous repeat offenders are put behind bars, and importantly, that they stay there. Starting last summer, I deployed our National Guard and federal law enforcement to restore law and order to our most dangerous cities, including Memphis, Tennessee, big success, New Orleans, Louisiana, big success, and our nation's capital itself, Washington, D.C., where we have almost no crime anymore in Washington, D.C. How did that happen?
It was a lot more than 3.
Oh
There
yeah,
was,
there's a
there
lot
was
of them.
Bezos,
Beautiful.
Bezos, Zuck, the Amazon,
Is now
the
the lowest
Yeah,
Google guy.
Bezos, Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Larry Ellison.
Close to
Google guy, the
100%
Indian Google guy.
from a
Yeah,
year ago.
yeah, yes, a few others too. I think Sam Altman might have been there as well. Maybe Peter Thiel too. Just the most evil fucking people in the world.
They don't like to hear that. One of the sick people, one of the brave service members who helped achieve this stunning turnaround was 20-year-old West Virginia Army National Guard Specialist Sarah Beckstrom. After a 4-month deployment, she voluntarily extended her service, and her rank was going to be lifted. She was doing so well. They were so proud of her. But the very next day, she was on patrol near the White House when she was ambushed and shot in the head by a terrorist monster from Afghanistan. Shouldn't have been in our country. And all because she wore the
That's a
uniform of our
whole
nation.
can of
She was
worms right
shot.
there.
He traveled here because he didn't like people wearing our uniform. He was sick and deranged. Shouldn't have been in our country. Sarah Beckstrom.
Oh, you're
died
talking
in
about the
order to
fucking guy
defend
that
our
we
capital,
helped?
and we are honored to be joined by her wonderful parents, Gary
Hold the
and
fuck on.
Evilly.
Are you
Your
talking
daughter
about
was
the
a true
fucking
American patriot, and she
Afghani
will be greatly
national
missed. She was a great person. I
that
saw
worked
reports
alongside
on
our
her that
U.S.
never see anything
military,
like her.
then went crazy? Because we fucking essentially abandoned them. We fucking just like, oh, you basically don't exist to us anymore. You don't fucking matter to us anymore. God. Unfathomable.
So sorry. Thank you very much. A great young lady. I saw reports that
It's
were
probably the first time I've ever heard Trump
Perfect,
say
it's perfect.
sorry.
serving alongside Sarah that day was Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf. The terrorist shot Andrew in the head, and no one thought he could possibly make it. The two of them, Sarah and Andrew, both shot violently in the head. Neither was expected to make it. They weren't even given a chance, except his wonderful mother, named Melody, who I spoke to the same night. And she was so positive. The doctors thought that Andrew was gone. But his mother said, no, Mr. President, Andrew will be fine. He's going to make it. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he was given almost no chance. She said, I have no doubt, sir, he's going to be okay. This was a conversation that I had with her that night, with her son laying helplessly in bed, blood all over. Everybody is praying, she said, sir, he will be okay. The doctors didn't understand what she was saying. And after looking at the results of the damage done, neither did I. She was so strong and conclusive that even Andrew's great father felt she didn't really understand the gravity of the situation. But she turned out to be right. Right, Melanie? She turned out to be right. Amazing, actually. I said, where does this woman come from? She's the most positive person I've ever met. With God's help, Andrew has battled back from the edge of death, and we're talking about the edge of death, on his way to a miraculous recovery. He's got a little work to do, but he's doing great. Nice to see you. He's a good-looking guy. Nice to see you. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you very much. So, Andrew, while you're up, now I'm going to ask a highly respected General James Seward to present Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf and the great family of Sarah Beckstrom with the award created by our late great President George Washington himself. It's called the Purple Heart.
All right, all right, all right. It's just all bait. It's just all obvious bait.
We love you all. Love you. We're proudly restoring safety for Americans at home, and we are also restoring security for Americans abroad. Our country has never been stronger. My first 10 months, I ended 8 wars, including Cambodia. Isn't it funny? You're sick people. Cambodia and
Yeah, you're
Thailand,
lying.
Pakistan and India would have been a nuclear war. 35 million people said the prime minister of Pakistan would have died if it were not for my involvement. Kosovo
Yeah,
and
sure.
Serbia,
Yeah, not
Israel
happening.
and Iran, Egypt and Ethiopia, Armenia and Azerbaijan, the
No.
Congo and Rwanda, and of course the war in Gaza, which proceeds at a very low
It's so
level.
funny
just
how
about
he
there.
harps away on
I
this
wanna
point
thank
where it's like
Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner.
he has
for
such
your
little
help. Thank
fucking
you, Steve.
actual
Thank you,
input
Jared.
to the point where like the leaders of these countries are fucking like mocking him. Oh, like, oh, did you know we were at war? No, I had no idea. He's so funny. Like, fuck. And then this fucking little gremlin right fucking here, Jared Kushner, a fucking huge architect of the
And I
fucking
also want to
Gaza
thank the
genocide.
report to
Not so much the genocide itself,
Secretary
but
of
like,
State
oh, what's gonna
Marco
come
Rubio.
after it?
Thank
Fucking
you, Marco.
beachfront fucking property. We're going to actually like seize the fucking territory of Palestine. Fuck him. Fucking $2 billion gift package from fucking Saudi Arabia for his fucking work. God damn, dude.
People like you. You know, Marco got 100% of the votes when he was in confirmation. I think our next one was
Yeah, why the
about,
fuck did you guys
54%.
fucking
And some of the Democrats are now
make him the
saying,
Secretary
I
of
can't
State?
believe we approved that guy. And he said it's an honor that they feel that way, right, Marco? You have done a great job, great Secretary of State. I think he'll go down as the best ever.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Under the ceasefire I negotiated, every single hostage, both living and dead, has been returned home. Can you believe that?
No, I can't believe it. Some of them are actually fucking dead. And there's no ceasefire going on right now because they violated it. And there's no fucking enforcement mechanism.
Nobody thought it was possible.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
thought that was
Because it's not possible. to
Fetterman
do
wore a
again.
tie.
both living and
Look
dead,
at dude.
and those
Fetterman
guys
wore
Yeah.
a tie.
Look at him.
who had a
Wow.
dead son, their boy, they'd always told me their boy. They wanted him as much as though he were living. It was an amazing period of time. They came back, and when we got all of the living hostages back, and many, many before them, but I always said those last 20 are going to be very tough, but we got many, many more, hundreds. But I said those last 20 are going to be tough. We got them back, but we only got back 14 or 15 of the dead of the 28. And believe it or not, Hamas worked along with Israel, and they dug and they dug and they dug. It's a tough
Huh?
thing to do. Going
What?
through bodies all over, passing up
Yes.
100 bodies sometimes for each one that they found. Tough job. And they finally got it back to 27. And then Steve and Jared, they got it back to 28. They found all 28. Nobody thought that was possible, but we did it. And I remember the family of the 28th. They were so grieved, but they were so happy as it's possible to be. They had their boy back. The mother said, "Sir, we have our boy back." What a period of time that was, but we got them all back. So thank you both very much.
Yeah, even though
Thank you.
Israel killed a few of them. For fuck's sake. Even early on with the first hostage exchange, fucking the hostages that were released by fucking Hamas were in good shape. They were happy. They were treated well.
Russia and Ukraine, where 25,000 soldiers are dying each and every month. Think of that, 25.
Can you believe that
Thousands of soldiers have
1.2
died
million Russian soldiers
a
have
month.
died so far? And
A
today's
war
the
which
4-year
would have never
anniversary of
happened
the
if I were
war.
president. Would have never happened. As president, I will make peace wherever I can, but I will never hesitate to confront threats to America wherever we must. That's why in a breakthrough operation last June, the United States military obliterated Iran's nuclear weapons program with an attack on Iranian soil known as Operation Midnight Hammer.
He desperately needs this to be true, even though it's not. Because both Iran is saying, hey, if you attack us, we have videos of you raping minors. Meanwhile, Israel, on the other hand, is like, if you don't attack Israel, we'll release these files of you raping
A
minors.
nuclear weapon. Many decades since they seized control of that proud nation 47 years ago, the regime and its murderous proxies have spread nothing but terrorism and death and hate. They've killed and maimed thousands of American service members and hundreds of thousands and even millions of people with what's called roadside bombs. They were the kings of the roadside bomb.
Give me a break,
And we
dude.
took out Soleimani. I did that during my first term. Had a huge impact. He was the father of the roadside bomb.
No, dude. That's what fucking caused so much shit to the fuck. Oh my god.
And just over the last couple of months with the protests, they've killed at least, it looks like 32,000 protests, 32,000 protesters in their own country. They shot them and hung them. We stopped them from hanging a lot of them with the threat of serious violence. But this is some terrible people. They've already developed missiles that can threaten Europe and our bases overseas, and they're working to build missiles that will soon reach the United States of America. After Midnight Hammer,
They've been saying
they
this
were
for
warned
decades.
to make no future attempts to rebuild their weapons program, in particular nuclear weapons. Yet they continue, starting it all over. We wiped it out, and they want to start all over again. And are at this moment again
fucking
pursuing
idiot.
their sinister ambitions. We are in negotiations with them. They want to make a deal, but we haven't heard those secret words. We will never have a nuclear weapon. My preference.
Yeah, bullshit. I mean, you fucking ripped up the JCPOA. I think that's what it was called under Obama. Because you wanted to
Yeah, it was
fucking
like
take
Obama's best foreign policy.
Yes, yeah, and that's the thing in
preference is to
2018 that made
solve
me
this
like,
problem
oh my
through
god, like Trump doesn't
diplomacy.
know what he's fucking doing.
But one thing is certain, I will never allow the world's #1 sponsor of terror, which they are by far, to have a nuclear weapon.
By
Can't let that
far?
happen.
Is Iran called the United States now? Jesus Christ. It's like we had the fucking nuclear program under wraps and you tore it apart
And no
on
nation
behalf of
should ever
Israel.
doubt America's resolve. We have
Oh,
the most
excuse me.
powerful military on earth. I rebuilt the military in my first term. We're going to continue to do so. Also, we just approved a $1 trillion budget. We have no choice. We have to be strong because hopefully we will seldom have to use this great power that we built together. It's really called Peace Through Strength, and it's been very, very effective. So thanks to Republicans in Congress who are investing that record number of dollars, have no choice, in the United States Armed Forces. Also creating a lot of jobs, but we're not even doing it for that reason. Because as I said, we have more jobs, more people working today than ever before in the history of our country. And NATO countries are friends and allies. They are. They're our friends
That's
and they're our
how
allies.
population works, dude.
At my very strong request to pay 5% of GDP for military defense rather than the 2%, which they weren't paying. We were paying for almost all of that. Now they're paying 5 as opposed to not paying 2.
NATO, the fucking alliance that you're undermining.
And getting that 5% was something which everyone said would never be done, could not happen. We got it really easily, one meeting. And the
Sure.
difference between 2% that's not paid, we were paying, afraid of many of them, very few were paid up. Now 5%, then they're paid. And everything we send over to Ukraine is sent through NATO and they pay us in full. They pay us totally in full. Every branch of our armed forces is setting records for recruitment. This is so exciting. And every service member
I
recently.
doubt it.
And every service member recently received a warrior dividend of $1,776. You know, they put it on my desk. We got the money from tariffs and other things, a lot of money. We have much more money than people understand. Have to rebuild that program a little bit, but it won't take long. But we got the money and it was $1,775 and they wanted my approval. And I said, what's the number? $1,775. I said, wait a minute, for one more dollar, we can have 1776. It's going to.
All right. I think I
said,
might
"We're gonna
go.
figure that
Give
out.
me-
I never
yeah,
asked anybody
it's-
if we
this
could
is
afford
so
it.
bad.
One more
It's
dollar,
yeah,
I'm
1776.
suffering.
And I said, that's good. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, our
Honestly, I don't
military
blame you, dude.
4 months ago, our military, I never see a person in the military that doesn't thank me for it. So we're honored to do it. They
If I end
deserve
my
it.
stream, your stream's still
And,
going, right?
we call it
Yeah, I'll still
1776
So you have
go.
to,
was
you have
great.
to, yeah, but can you
And,
get it
we
set
love our
up so that when I
military, we love
end
our
it,
law
so you have
enforcement.
it ready to go on your
We
end?
love our firemen. You know, the
Yeah,
firemen
like
don't
if
get
you leave,
mentioned
I'm
enough.
still
We love our
going.
firemen.
Like it's fine.
We're also
Actually, you know what?
you have to get the thing up, the feed up.
The feed, yeah. Let me go ahead and set up for you for myself here real quick.
Yeah, let me know when you're ready because I can't take this anymore. This is so fucking brutal.
It's so bad.
We're also restoring
I don't blame you,
American
dude.
security and dominance in the Western Hemisphere, acting to secure our national interests and defend our country from violence, drugs, terrorism, and foreign interference. For years, large swaths of territory in our region, including large parts of Mexico, really large parts of Mexico, have been controlled by murderous drug cartels. That's why I designated these cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, and I declared illicit fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah, so we can invade Mexico someday. All right,
Yeah.
you ready to go?
That's something that we should talk about, like the recent cartel breakout. But yeah, I'm ready.
All right, man,
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
All right, I'll see you, dude. We'll catch up next week.
All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow on this space at 4 p.m. Pacific. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
By water or sea. You
See you,
probably
dude.
noticed that.
All right.
Stopped record amounts of drugs coming into our country and virtually stopped it completely coming in by water or sea. You probably noticed that. We very seriously damaged the
Here we
fishing
go.
industry also. Nobody wants to go fishing anymore. We've also taken down one of the most sinister cartel
I don't blame
kingpins of all.
him
You saw
for
that
fucking
yesterday.
leaving at all.
In January,
Beyond ridiculous.
In January, elite American warriors
Holy
carried out one of
shit.
the most complex, spectacular feats of
Went through this
military
pretty
competence and power in world history. No one's seen anything like it. Foreign leaders, I won't tell you who called me. They said, very impressive. Very impressive. They couldn't believe. They all watched. They saw what happened. This is a different fighting force than we had years ago when we fought to tie. You know, it's a great fighting force. I'm so proud of it. Look at Space Force. Space Force is my baby. We did that.
Christ.
My baby. It's becoming so important.
Space Force? Really? They're just stupid ass fucking sons.
And America's armed forces overwhelmed all defenses and utterly defeated the enemy. Good fighters.
Be here in
To end
Of
the
course
reign
you
of
will,
outlaw
Dieter.
dictator Nicolas Maduro and bring him to face American
Of
justice.
course you will. We'll catch up.
And this was an absolutely colossal victory for
Excuse
the
me.
security of the United
The
States.
third.
And it also opens up a bright new beginning for the people of Venezuela. We're working closely with the new president of Venezuela, Delcy Rodriguez, to unleash extraordinary economic gains for both of our countries and to bring new hope to those who have suffered so terribly. They really did suffer. With us tonight is Alejandro Gonzalez. He grew up in a tight-knit Venezuelan family and was especially close to her beloved uncle Enrique. But after Enrique ran for office and opposed Maduro, he was kidnapped by Maduro's security forces and thrown into the regime's really infamous prison in Caracas. Alejandro feared she would never
It's
see
only
her uncle
bad
again. She
if
feared for her own
it's
life also.
involving
But
a
since the raid,
country
we have
or
worked with the new
regime
leadership, and
that we
they
want
have
to
ordered
topple
the closure
and
of
put
that
our
vile
own
prison and
interests
release
in.
hundreds of political prisoners already. With
If
more
it's
to
something
come.
that we are overseeing,
Alejandro, I'm pleased
then
to inform
shut up
you
about
that
it.
not only has your uncle been released, but he is here tonight. We brought him over to celebrate his freedom with you in person. Enrique, please come down.
Yeah, sure. All right. Okay. Christ, dude.
Thank you, Enrique. Have a good time. Nice to have you back, Enrique. There were many heroes on that January raid to capture Maduro. Really great heroes. It was very dangerous. They knew we were coming. They were all set. But the deeds of one warrior that night will live forever in the eternal chronicles of military valor. Chief Warrant Officer 5, Eric Slover, planned the mission and was the flight lead in the cockpit.
You
of the
raped
first
children, Trump.
helicopter. A big, beautiful, powerful helicopter. It was a massive Chinook carrying, as you can imagine, many, many American warfighters. Wearing the dog tags, his wife Amy had blessed with holy water before he left. She knew it was going to be a rough one. Eric steered the Chinook under the cover of night and descended swiftly upon Maduro's heavily protected military fortress. This was a major military installation.
Yeah, and what did you get out of
protected
it?
by thousands of soldiers
What
and
did you
guarded by
get out of
Russian and Chinese
overthrowing
military
Maduro?
Technology. How did that work out? Not too good. While preparing to land, enemy machine guns fired from every angle, and Eric was hit very badly in the leg and hip, one bullet after another. He absorbed 4 agonizing shots, shredding his leg into numerous pieces. And yet, despite the fact that the use of his legs was vital to successful helicopter flight, legs are the most important part of flying a helicopter. To deliver the many commandos who would capture and detain Maduro was the only thing Eric was thinking about. Then, even as he was gushing blood, which was flowing back down the aisle, helicopter lands at a steep angle. The
Give
machine
me a
guns stood right in
break.
front of him. Right in front of him, 2 machine gunners who escaped the wrath of the previous planes. Eric maneuvered his helicopter with all of those lives and souls to face the enemy and let
Talk
his
about your
gunners
friend
eliminate the
Jeffrey
threat.
Epstein.
Turned the helicopter around so the gunners could take care of business, saving the lives of his fellow warriors from what could have been a catastrophic crash deep in enemy territory. Only after safely landing the helicopter with all the warriors aboard in the exact right spot, which was vital to the mission, probably would have happened. If we cancel the mission, that didn't happen.
God. Can you tell how fucking bored I
Eric
am?
told his co-pilot, also wounded, but not as gravely, to take over. I'm about ready to pass out. The success of the entire mission.
Hey,
of the
me
lives
too.
Of his fellow warriors hinge on Eric's
God,
ability to
this
take
is awful.
searing pain. It was unbelievable what's happened to his legs of the bullets and keep on flying and land.
I swear to God, there's no substance to anything that's happening anymore here.
In the back of the helicopter knew because they saw the blood pouring down the aisle. Chief Warrant Officer Slover is still recovering from his serious wounds, but I'm thrilled to say that he is here tonight with his wife, Amy, Eric, and Amy. Come on in.
All right. Please just get on with it. Again, I don't blame Dieter for tapping out at all.
So we have a surprise, Eric and Amy. In recognition of Eric's actions above and beyond the call of duty, I would now like to ask General Jonathan Braga to present Chief Warrant Officer Slover with our nation's highest military award, the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Wow. Yeah, it's a. What the fuck is going on here? It's a military operation that shouldn't even have fucking happened. Please get on with it. You know what? While this is fucking going on, I'm gonna creep you guys out, slow this down. I'm gonna use the bathroom, and I'm sure they'll still be clapping by the time I get back.
Well, thank you very much, Eric and Amy. Great to get to know you. I met with them and with a lot of their fellow warriors at Fort Bragg recently. You notice the name Fort Bragg. We have it back. We brought it back. We won the First World War with it, the Second World War with it, and then they decided to change the name. So we changed it back. Everybody wanted to change back too. And 10 of Eric's fellow warriors from that incredible night of victory will also be receiving medals at a private ceremony that will soon be held at the White House. And Eric will be there.
suffering, pain. Ugh. All right.
Thank you, Aaron. That's a big one. Tonight, we've celebrated many truly extraordinary American patriots, but there is one last living legend to honor before we go. He is one more heroic American aviator, Navy fighter pilot. Royce Williams served in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, flying more than 220 missions. In the skies over Korea in 1952, Royce was in the dogfight of a lifetime, legendary dogfight. Flying through blizzard conditions, his squadron was ambushed by 7 Soviet fighter planes. It was his first aerial combat of the war, and despite being massively outnumbered and outgunned, Royce led the takedown of 4 enemy jets and almost destroyed the others, vanquishing his adversaries while taking 263
All right,
bullets
come
to his
on.
own plane and being seriously hurt. His story was secret for over 50 years. He didn't even want to tell his wife, but the legend grew and grew. But tonight, at 100 years old, this brave Navy captain is finally getting the recognition he deserves. He was a legend long before this evening. Royce, please stand up, and I will ask the First Lady of the United States to present Captain Royce Williams with his Congressional Medal of Honor.
Like the more this goes on, especially as time goes on in the United States under this administration, the more bread and circus will be profuse. You know, it'll be just distraction after distraction. Look at these fuckers right here, Kelly and Slotkin. Unprincipled. They're falling for the fluff. It's like we know these are props. It's just all bait. To make them stand up is to make them fucking clap. It doesn't actually fucking mean anything. It has nothing to do with the state of the union. But yes, we fucking get it.
Thank you, Royce, and thank you, Eric. I've always wanted the Congressional Medal of Honor, but I was informed I'm not allowed to give it to myself, and I wouldn't know why I'd be taking it, but if they ever open up that law, I will be there
Yeah,
with
no
you someday.
shit, dude.
But you know, that's our highest honor, Congressional Medal of Honor, and that's a big thing, and it's an honor to be in the same room with you. Thank you both very much, Eric. Thank you. Thank you. 250 years is a long time in the life of a nation, but in another sense, it's really a mere moment in the eye of history. 2 of the gentlemen we met in the gallery this evening took their first breaths 1 century ago, 100 years before that, on July 4th, 1826, the author of the Declaration of Independence, brilliant, Thomas Jefferson, drew his last breath. Just a single long human lifespan separates the giants who declared and won our independence from the heroes who stand among us tonight. Everything our nation has done, everything we have achieved, has been the work of those few great lifetimes. In those brief chapters, Americans built this nation from 13 humble colonies into the pinnacle of human civilization and human freedom, the strongest, wealthiest, most powerful, most successful nation in all of history. Americans ventured out across the daunting and dangerous continent. We carved paths through an unforgiving wilderness, settled a boundless frontier, and tamed the beautiful but very, very dangerous Wild West. From empty marshes and wide open plains, we raised up the world's greatest cities, Together, we mastered the world's mightiest industries, and shattered history's monstrous tyrannies, and we liberated millions from the chains of fascism, communism, oppression, and terror. Americans lifted humanity into the skies on the wings of aluminum and steel, and then we launched mankind.
How can
into
anybody
the
be
stars
moved
on
by this
rockets
shit?
powered by sheer American
God,
will and unyielding
weakness.
American pride. We wired the globe with our ingenuity. We captivated the planet with American culture. And now we are pioneering the next great American breakthroughs that will change the entire world. All of this and so much more is the enduring legacy, unmatched glory of the hardworking patriots who built and defended this country and who still carry the hopes and freedoms on all of humanity's backs. For years, they were forgotten, betrayed, and cast aside. But that great betrayal is over, and they will never be forgotten again. Because when the world needs courage, daring, vision, and inspiration, it is still turning to America. And when God needs a nation to work his miracles, he knows exactly who to ask. There is no challenge Americans cannot overcome, no frontier too vast for us to conquer, no dream too bold for us to chase, no horizon too distant for us to claim. For our destiny is written by the hand of providence, and these first 250 years were just the beginning. From the rugged border towns of Texas to the heartland villages of Michigan, from the sun-kissed shores of Florida to the endless fields of the Dakotas,
It's the beginning of the
from
end.
the historic streets of Philadelphia to right here in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., the golden age of America is upon us. The revolution that began in 1776 has not ended. It still continues because the flame of liberty and independence still burns in the heart of every
Dude, you and
American
Mr.
patriot.
Eyeliner back there
Our
are
future
ushering
will be
in
bigger,
the surveillance
brighter,
state
bolder, and
powered
more
by
glorious than
AI
ever
and the
before.
tech
Thank
overlords.
you, God bless you, and God bless America.
Go fuck yourself, you fucking pedophile. Yeah, no, get the fuck out of there. Jesus Christ. I suppose while I'm here, I guess we gotta fucking cover the reactions, right? I know the Democrats have like their fucking picks. You know, they got fucking Slotkin. I think Span did the last one too. I don't fucking know. Let's just get on with it. Let's hear the responses and then let's let this go. Hey, who is this bitch? She's sitting on the Democrat side, and
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very well done. Great job.
Good. Good. See you. Thank you.
all so fucking awkward. All right. Now what? Is that it?
Out your schedule for the year. Like, this is what I want Congress to do, especially in a midterm election year. It was really thin on policy proposals, and
Very thin.
that might be indicative
Someone commenting. Heart attack
of Trump's own
2026.
awareness of how weak he is, because he can't put out an agenda when there are literally members of Congress on the Republican side right now trying to figure out if they should run against him or distance themselves from him because his policies are so unpopular.
The policy things that he asked for were
Okay, but why are we not still?
voter ID,
And healthcare.
and healthcare. These are the things that he did ask for.
Now,
The
one thing-
president,
Go to Kick, sign up, follow us there. Pessimist.co, get the Blu-rays, get them while they're hot,
Do
get
it
our
now.
merch, get all that shit. And yeah, we'll
We'll
be
see you
back
guys
on
next
Friday. Yeah, back on Friday. See you guys then.
They were forgotten, betrayed, and cast aside.
Wow, Vosh
But
is
that
way
great
behind.
betrayal is over, and they will never be forgotten again. Because when the world needs courage, daring, vision, and inspiration, it is still turning to America.
Are subject to this televised abomination that we just witnessed. And I'll search for more.
Let me just, before I go to Prem, let me just read out the line.
Hey,
He says that
here
he's
we
going
go.
to, he said, I'm officially announcing the war on fraud
Love
to be led by our
Mediasan.
great vice president, JD Vance. He'll get it done. And if we're able to find enough of that fraud, we will actually have a balanced.
Huh? What the fuck happened? Why can't I click on anything? Are you kidding me? I can't even. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I've had enough as it is. Over 2 hours. Democrat response is gonna be weak. That should be like no fucking surprise. Slotkin sucks. Ex-CIA agent, anti-left. Fucking whoever else they tap, because there's going to be multiple different responses. If there's any response that's worth a shit, I'm sure Bernie Sanders is actually putting out one, because he always does. He is still like the beacon that Democrats should look towards. He is always the shining light when it comes to influence. And obviously, like, if anything, like, just take what he has to say and absorb that. Excuse me. Other than that, I'm out of here. That was insufferable. Just as bad as I thought it would be. Nothing substantive to say as always. We'll see you guys next Tuesday, the Tuesday of next week. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And I know, I know, like I mean, because it's all like, oh, I have to burp. Let me go down to my little fucking thing here and mute it, and then burp. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to cut back, but I did need to get the fireball to get in. Just to get through this fucking shit. Yeah, like I said, just as insufferable as I thought it would be. Like I said, the Democrat responses are probably going to be just bullshit. So if Bernie puts out a response or AOC, just check those out instead. Like I said, we'll be back with the Left Coast, me and Dieter, next Tuesday. Dieter's doing this space. If not tomorrow, then later on this week. Make sure you subscribe, have notifications turned on so you don't miss his live streams, as well as mine, obviously. Check out my previous content. I did a big ass rant regarding my Instagram ban and how I can't get back into it anymore. It's been such bullshit. Strongly recommend that so you can hear me go off about how pissed I am about that shit. Other than that, yeah, see you guys next week. Thank you all so much again, and fucking hang in there. That's all I can say.